Zach Cooper, you know, one fighter who's seen their name get some good buzz lately is Errol Spence over the past year. What's just your thoughts on this prospect in boxing? You have some insight about him. Just tell me your thoughts.
Errol Spence is really, really good. You know, he's tough. I sparred with him a couple times. It was a great sparring session. But at the same time, you know, one thing that I learned from that is that, you know, he's a smart boxer, but the kid has power in both hands. You know, the sky's the limit for him. You know, he came in here. He definitely gave Floyd Mayweather great work. Got Floyd ready for his fight, and you know, Earl's a future champion.
Where did you, when you first started coming, he came to Vegas to work with Floyd. Had you heard about him before then, or was that kind of your introduction to him?
My introduction to him was I heard about him, you know, buzzing around in the circuit a little bit, but you know, I didn't really know too much until after he sparred Floyd and how everybody said he did a great job. And then the next, like I think the day after, Boza wanted me to spar him because he had a fight that Friday before Floyd's fight. And so we sparred. We went, I think 5 good rounds, and you know, it was a great sparring session on both ends at that time as well. You know, so I learned, you know, I learned from watching him spar Floyd is that, you know, the boy has no fear. You know, he has no fear. He's just willing to go in there and mix it up. He's willing to box. He's willing to do whatever it takes. You know, so that's really what you need in the sport. You know, he has it.
Is there any other prospects who kind of stood out to you, like, you know, over the time?
Yeah, you know, looking forward to seeing Tommy fight, Tommy Hill.
Yeah.
I think Tommy's gonna be great. He has the height. He has the speed. You know, he's very smart. You know, and he's young. He's been put in the right opportunity, put in the right position now, and so now he just has to take advantage of that position. And I think that he will.
Now, Thomas Hill, he's another guy who signed, you know, with Team Haymon, who are racking up a lot of fighters. What do you think? What kind of shakeup is that going to bring to boxing as they keep building their stable?
Al's taking over, you know, and what Al's doing it to where, you know, he can give you the most exciting fights whenever you want the exciting fights. Whatever exciting fight that the fans want out there, he could possibly make that fight because he has all the fighters. You know, it's a brilliant scheme if you're thinking about if you're talking about you know, taking over the industry and stuff like that. So, and giving the fans what they want, and also putting a lot of money and revenue in your pocket as well.
Now, you talk about taking over the industry. You've always been a guy. You had the boxing skill. You can fight, but it seems like maybe there's something in you outside of boxing, whether it's commentating, even these interviews. People seem to love them. I mean, what's your landscape on just the business of boxing, and where could a guy like you fit in?
I could fit in the same spot. Take a lot of pointers from my big bro Paulie.
Okay.
You know, he just keeps it 100 the whole time. And, you know, if commentary is where it ends up after boxing or something else, then, you know, so be it. But, you know, right now we're fully focused on boxing. We definitely have our hands on other things as well, but, you know, we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see, and definitely try to take advantage of any opportunity that's given to us, whether it's commentating, boxing, etc., etc.
Speaking of Paulie, you know, had a tough loss with Sean Porter. What's his thoughts on his future?
I talked to him. You know, Paulie's Paulie. He's living the life. He's commentating. He's doing his thing. But also at the same time, what he's doing right now is, you know, he'll fight again if the money's right. If the money's right, he definitely will fight again.